and welcome back to Let's Play Omori. Last time we exited Headspace and are back in Faraway Town, and we've got quite a bit to get to today, but... oh, looks like there's some graffiti here. Oh, Kel, looks like they found an unfortunate way to twist your name. Well, you are the athletic type, so I guess, you know, if you don't shower after you're done, you know what, this is going to a weird place, let's just forget about it. Anyways, as I was saying, we've got quite a bit to get to today. Not quite as much as last time we were in Faraway Town. The game really front loads on the quests the first time you're in Faraway Town. This time we're mostly just picking up on stuff that we started last time, and there isn't as much to do. Alright, just get this trash. And hey, they look familiar. Yeah, they're kind of strange. And these guys... oh, guess they were just hallucinations. Looks like the nature of Sunny's visual hallucinations have changed a little bit. Last time he was mostly just imagining stuff from Headspace, but this time it seems to be remembering stuff that looked a lot like Kel and Hero. Pretty boy doesn't really have much different to say. Just keep getting trash. What do you got to say? It is a nice view. Let's see, how much money do I got? I'll donate a little bit to the old hobo. Gotta get that cough looked at, my man. I know it's not easy, though. Absolutely. Take this and go get that cough looked at. I'm sure $10 wouldn't cover that. Hey, we're just here to help. Hey, it's Basil. Something wrong? Yeah, he was, acting a little off yesterday. Something about him was weird. Remember? Well, if you say so. Yeah, come on. Gotta make this time count. Well, sure. We got plenty to do, and we can always make time for Basil. Alright, just over here. Today, Chris will be out in the park. And if I remember correctly, we just have one more seashell to give her before we get the reward. Yeah, nothing like a good burger. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of well done. I'm definitely not a fan of burnt. All the varieties of pie. Now, let me see. If I remember right, there is something around here that I need to get to. Okay, I don't think it's here yet. We'll have to get to it eventually. Definitely gonna want to pick up some first aid kits when we're at the grocery store. Alright, first stop Gino's Pizza, and then bakery at Other Mart. So, we'll do Gino's Pizza first. Hey, it's the school principal. You were tutoring your son yesterday. Before we head into Gino's, though, hey, those scooters and that bike look familiar. Hope we're not heading for trouble. Of course we will. Give him another $10. Got all this money. Better spend it. You're almost there. Not the most original thing I've ever heard, but I'm just trying to help the guy out. Alright, next order of business. Yep, there's Aubrey's gang again. The greasier the better, I suppose. Secret hiding spot. That is quite the DIY fishing rod you got there. Charlie, still the taciturn type. One that you paid, you mean? Guys, don't talk with your mouth full. Seems like Aubrey's got quite the pitch. We already have visual evidence that that is the case. Oh. Gotta be careful when you eat. This is why you don't talk with your mouth full of food. Hey Aubrey, how you feeling after yesterday? I guess she doesn't want to talk. Alright, first we gotta get the food from Gino. Ha ha ha. They never get pizza? He does have a point. What, is he gonna not give it to him? Huh. Guess I should have figured that Hero was a nickname. Wonder what his real name is. We actually never find out what Hero's real name is. Pizza, in quotes. Alright, but that's the first thing we needed to grab. However, before we head out, we've got something that we need to do. I have to redeem myself, because I totally botched this job the last time we did it. So, we're gonna go for the perfect score. Gotta deliver all 3 orders without making a mistake along the way. Okay, we can do this. Alright. Just use the text skip here. Got that option on. Gotta be careful so that I don't skip through anything we haven't seen yet, but we'll make this repeated text much faster. Alright, let's go. Alright, we managed to do it. I'm actually surprised I got that right on the second one, because there were a lot of ones that had very similar layouts to the description, but we got the 10 out of 10 rating. We will not buy some pizza. What we need to buy is fish. Ah, Kel, you have such an easy way of passing the time. It's the girl who seems to be interested in Mikhail. Looks like Mom's trying to catch up on trends. I wish her the best for that. Now, let's get to Other Mart and... Yep, let's go to the bakery. And get us cookies, and once we have the food that Kel needed to get... Hey. What? That looked familiar. Okay, but let's get... First, let's get the fish. It's not polite to eavesdrop, Sonny, even if you can't understand. We'll buy 2 fish, just so we have the second piece of fish for the evening. And... Saw these two, and well, actually this entire family, heading to the church yesterday. Ah, family bakery. Pretty cool. But, let's get Kel's order here. Kel's order for Hero. Ah, Kel, you're not exactly on time with things, it seems. Ah, yeah, when Mikhail's wig fell off, we did see that he had hair like the twins over there. Perhaps he doesn't want to be pigeonholed into being part of the family bakery. Wonder how the twins feel about it. Don't really say much besides fresh bread. Alright, there we go. We got the bakery order. Now we got a couple things we got to get to before we head back to Kel's house. Well, actually, a lot of things to get to before we head back to Kel's house, but 2 things that we want to do in Other Mart. First off, it's Mincy. Let's talk to him. Huh. Got a diverse portfolio going there, Mincy. Hey, as long as when you're working hard, you always deserve a good snack afterwards. Heck, maybe she could post it as an advertisement. Yeah, do it. For sure. Aw, don't be that forceful, Kel. Okay, he's just playing around. You got this, Mincy. Alright, we've continued that quest. Remember, you gotta talk to Mincy every time you can in order to keep advancing the quest. Miss a time, and the quest is shut off. Next order of business, I mentioned this earlier, we need some first aid kits. I especially needed some first aid kits in the Aubrey fight, and it kind of messed that up. Oh. Well, I'll buy more anyway. Must have bought some ahead of time the last time we were here. No, I don't really watch my own videos too thoroughly to remember anything. It's a common mistake LPers make, and I made it too. Oh well. Better safe than sorry, right? And 7 first aid kits should be enough for the day, honestly. Alright. Now, despite him saying that the sun is about to set, it does not set until we actually go back to Kel's house. So, we've got all the time in the world to address the quests we need to get to. What's this guy's deal? Looks like he has a low opinion of interior decorating. Well, I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. I'm sure you can get it. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with calling someone to fix it, but I mean, if you're determined, I'm sure you can get it. Alright. Now, who's this up here? What's up, Kel? Ah, it's Kel's dad. Kel's parents will only ever be known as Kel's dad and Kel's mom. Never learned what Kel's family name is. Looks like Kel does not want to be embarrassed by his father. Well, we'll just leave him to his business. We'll check the back gardening area just to see if there's anything there. I don't think there's anything at this point. Yeah, there isn't anything. So we'll just head on out. Keep forgetting that we can run in the Fix-It store. You cannot run in Other Mart or any of the other stores here, and that's really annoying. What do you got to say? I'm going to actually talk to you. Overgrown lake area just behind the park. Ah. Aw. Poor guy. You speak with confidence, my friend. Alright, but that was the major thing we had to do for the day section. And like Kel said, once we head to his house, it's going to advance to the next portion of the day. But not immediately, but pretty soon enough that we won't be able to do anything anyway. Now, there should be something in this park to do. I just forget where it is. I'll look around real quick. There's a... Ah, here it is. Unassuming beehive. Yeah, of course I do. Oh, who could have expected it? Well, for getting into this fight, we've run into a bunch of bees. Well, let's try to beat them. Oh, these are wasps. But yes, this is a special fight, and this is actually the first time I'm actually doing this. But we'll just take... Whoop! I accidentally encouraged instead of actually attacking. These are actually the one variety of enemy that will attack Sunny before going straight for Kel. You know, of all the great music in this game, I gotta say this is probably the best soundtrack. Alright, but this wasn't too bad. We can probably just hit Kel and Sunny with a bandage afterwards. Alright, there we go. Don't get any experience for that, but yes, you have to fight that if you want to get an achievement, and I think I mentioned this, but the achievement unlocked as soon as you get into the fight, so I think you can just run away. But what the heck, we'll beat him. Turn in our trash, too. Ah, we're getting there. Alright, now, let's get to all the side stuff we can before we go to Kel's house. Gonna head that direction first, because if you remember, the hungry cat was hanging out on Sunny's roof. Let's see, Kel's dog Hector is out and about. Alright, here you go, kitty. Now, yesterday, he just gave us a bunch of trash. What's he gonna give us this time? Got some bubble wrap. Well, slightly better than just trash, I suppose. Now, we're gonna head to the gruff guy's house. And you know what, we'll knock on all the doors along the way. I'm pretty sure it's not necessary to do this right now, but I just want to check on all these locations. Oh, looks like he's cheating. On the diet, not on her. I realize I phrased that very, very poorly. And yeah, it looks like he was still at the pizzeria. I didn't bother talking to him though, because he just says the same thing every time he's there. Alright. If we remember right, this is Karen and Sean's house. But they're not in right now. Remember, we gotta get to that housewarming party. As far as I'm aware, we actually don't have to interact with them at all after the initial interaction until the third day. Yeah, we got you. We got your back, man. Alright, all this cutscene's going on. I'll just consult my notes and make sure I'm getting everything. Fed the cat. Alright, we're actually quite ahead. Might get through all the side stuff right now. I can already see there was two I neglected to write down. Ah. It's okay. It's just a leak. Well, that can't be good for the house's property value. But when we look into the man-shaped hole, we find a seashell. That's the last one we need. Now, like I said, there are several other seashells that we could potentially get, but we may as well just end the side quest here. Well, now he's got a broken pipe and some holes in the wall to fix. Now, next order of business. Can't do anything at Basil's house, but the house is just past it. This is the wrinkle forehead guy's house. This house right here. Can't do anything with it right now, but it'll be important later, so remember it. Now, the artist's house. Well, you know, dogs aren't picky. Now, we've got to find her dog. I'm not sure if you can do this quest earlier than this, but this is always the first time I've seen her out asking to find her dog Lucas, so I just save it for now. So, when I get to Lucas, he will find him right here. Hey, Lucas. And when we find him there, he will head back to the artist's house. But we gotta go talk to her to actually resolve the quest. Just do that real quick. By the way, you do have to cross the streets at the crosswalks. You can't just cut through the street. As you can see, she's gone back into the house. The dog is here. Yep. It was no trouble at all. We get a paintbrush for our trouble. Well, I just said it's no trouble at all. Paintbrush for our efforts. There we go. Give us some trash. And you can pet the dog. Now, if you didn't pet the ghost dog earlier, this is how you can get the good dog achievement. It's more reliable than looking for the ghost dog if you don't feel it, if you just don't feel like re-entering that area constantly. Okay. We want to go this way eventually, but first let's give that seashell to Chris. Alright, here you go. Alright, and fiddles with her hands again. I'm not peeking, I'm not peeking. Oh! And, for giving her the seashells, we get the seashell necklace. And this is a very, very important charm. Alright, well, thank you so much. But, the seashell necklace, this is one of the few charms in Faraway Town that actually has an effect. As you can see, gives a massive boost to your defense, heart, and juice. Now, in a standard playthrough, this actually will not matter as much as you think, but in a completionist run like this, we really want this necklace. And that'll become apparent much later. Not right now, but later. For now, though, you may remember, we tutored the kids here. We want to visit them, see if they need any extra help with their homework. Now, this room should be right here. Yeah. You know what? You only are a kid once, and you need to make the most of it. Yeah, we'll take care of it for you. Alright, let's take a look at his homework. I don't remember the answers to these ones, so this might be interesting. Let's finish his homework. Okay. Gotta remember your order of operations here. 580. What does X equal? Let's see. If I'm thinking about this one. You know, this is probably really simple, and I'm looking really stupid right now. I'm just overthinking it. I think it's this one. And this is an impossible one, so we'll just pick this one and assume it's correct. I don't know if the game actually notifies you if you pick the right answers there or not. Fortunately, the language sheet, which I'm slightly better at than I am at math, is much easier. Okay. Not much to say here, we're just walking back to Joy's house. But here's Joy. Uh-huh. Yeah. Like I said, you're only a kid once. You gotta make the most of it. Yeah, totally. Alright, now let's take a look at our homework here. It is refreshing. This one's such a cheap question, because I've seen WT and WGT. We'll go with WT, I suppose. To move forward on the hands and knees? Why, that would be crawling. That would be funny to consider it slithering. Now, you don't actually have to do this to get the endgame reward for tutoring the kids. And honestly, I'm not really sure if there's any difference if you get the answers right or wrong. But I figured I'd show it off. And when we head back to the park, first off, I'm gonna make a backup save here. We're actually doing pretty good on time, and I may as well get to Kel's house in this video. So we'll make a save towards the top. And just in case I'm wrong and I'm missing something, I can go back. But Brent and Joy are now playing out. And a hop, and a hop. There we go. Nice that we could help them out there. Now, looking over everything, I think that's all the quests we need to get to. But before we go to Kel's house, as there's always a but, there's one more bonus scene we can get. So, let's just head towards the church. Hello, clergyman? Preacher? Okay, preacher. Strange feeling from the cemetery, huh? Wonder what that could be about. I'm sure it's nothing. But yes, here's the faraway town cemetery. I think you're a little eccentric. I'm sure you're just being paranoid. Looks like there's offerings at all the graves here, or at least most of them. Symbol of faraway town. Gateway to a better life, huh? Just a far-off memory at this point. Now, there's a shine on this grave right here, and a white egret orchid. I remember this in Headspace, though I can't quite recall where. And Aubrey mentioned this last time, but Mari is no longer among the living in Faraway Town. How did she die? Yeah, I've noticed that, Kel, you get a bit of a childish demeanor there. Doesn't really swear. He refers to death in terms like passed away or passed on. Sounds like Hero had an especially rough time with Mari. The Headspace versions of the two is at all accurate. We can presume they were quite close and romantically involved. Let me guess, that really set him off? Sounds like a really tense scene happened. Oh, looks like Kel is somewhat of the unfavorite in his family. Poor guy. But Hiro came to his senses. Hiro's quite a guy. But Kel's analysis here is accurate at all. Sounds like he's never really moved on from Mari's death. Why would he do that, though? What even caused it? He will have to come here at some point. We all need closure on things like that. But yeah, we don't have to get that scene. That is quite the mystery there. How did Mari die? Sounds like it could have been a way that was preventable. We'll find out eventually. No, we've actually more or less done everything that I wanted to. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's everything. I got my backup save, so if I'm wrong, I can just come back and do it off screen, or rather, do it and record it and just splice it into the video. But we can go to Kel's house now, and we got a bit of time. Let's maybe go for a slightly longer video. I think it'll be a good stopping point after we leave Kel's house. So, let's go in. Well, that's what you get for procrastinating. Yeah, I definitely have trouble with losing track of time myself. I don't think this plan is going to work at all, but yeah, it's wishful thinking there, Kel, but we'll try it. First off, let's just say hi to Hector. I like to imagine that Sonny is just pretending that's what he's saying. Alright, Sonny, you take point. Well, this is not going well. Yeah. Finally left my house. Yeah, he honestly doesn't look like he's changed all that much from when he was 12, based on the photos that we've seen. Probably should eat more, man. It's how you get big and strong. At least that's what various media tells me. Bye, Mom! Alright, but if you remember the general pattern... Oh, hey, look. Nice figure shelf. Pretty cool. But if you remember the general pattern, rooms for the children are always on the right. And wow. Looks like Hiro has quite the array of awards. Oh yeah! Jock Jams would love this. Sally? Ah, cool! It's like an even bigger family for Kel. Maybe we'll get to see her later. A girl at the door? Weird. Let's turn that boombox off before we head out to the door. Kel's wardrobe and $20. Well, Kel, you do owe us $20, so... And for stealing from Kel, we get an achievement. Hell, hey, like I said, he does owe us. We got that cookbook for him. Doesn't really have much of a comment. Man, lots of different awards here. Well, let's stop messing around with that. We'll be coming back to this house later. Family photos. Quite the extended family you got there, Kel. Now, before, and that was Polly, I wonder what she's asking about. Before we talk to her, something very important to grab here. Well, we just stole from Kel, so why not steal from his mom as well? Ah, pepper spray. I have a feeling we're heading for some trouble in the near future, so we gotta take that. My thoughts exactly. Kel is surprisingly nonplussed that we just stole from him and his mom. Maybe Sunny has a history of kleptomania. Yeah, what's up? No, I haven't seen him. Oh yeah, we did see... Whoops. Yeah, we did see him earlier. I meant we haven't seen him since we left the park. Alright. He can't have gone too far from where he was earlier, so I think we can just check out there again, and maybe he's in the trees. Yeah, we better look for him. Yeah, it should just take a few minutes. Last we saw him at Faraway Park, so we'll head out there. But we'll save that for next video, because I think we've done enough in this one. Alright. Okay, so I was slightly off. This next sequence, where we go to find Basil, this is when the day will advance when we find him. So I'm not completely locked out of doing anything at this point in time, and that's good. But we'll save finding Basil for the next video. This one was much quicker paced than the last time we were in Faraway Town. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Until then, goodbye.